What's up, guys? It's Joseph Da Silva, and we are back with the Force Skate tutorial. Today we are going to be going over two kick tricks, which are the kick flip and the heel flip. So for foot positioning for the kick flip, I like to have my front foot at this angle, either at like the bottom right bolt or kind of under the bolts. And my back foot, I like to keep my foot maybe hanging off like a little bit off the tail, but not too much. So to do the actual kick flip, you're gonna put your feet where they should be. So that front foot's gonna be angled under the front bolts, while our back foot is maybe heels hanging a little bit off the back tail. And a great way to practice your kick flip is just staying in place, popping your foot, and really trying to flick that front foot out, because the flick is very, very key in landing your kick flip. So just stay stationary, just try pop and flicking your front foot on and off the board. And you may actually be able to start to get a little bit of a rotation like what I just did right there. So once you have that a little bit more comfortable, you can try and pop and try and get one foot on the board and try and get the rotation down a little bit. So what we're gonna try and do one more time is just pop and just try and get the rotation down, just like that. So give it one more go. Stay right here in place. Just try and pop, flick, and try and land one foot on, just like that. And once you practice that enough times, you can try committing with your other foot and just put it all together. All right, so what you guys just saw right there was a little bit different from the kick flip. It's called the heel flip. So I'll get into explaining how to do that trick. So where I place my feet for the heel flip is a little bit different. So I have my heel almost right under the front bolts with your toes hanging off a little bit, and your back foot, your toes are almost at kind of like the middle of the back tail where your heel is hanging off a little bit. So it's gonna look somewhat like this. The heel flip is very, very similar to the kick flip, but it is gonna feel a lot different because instead of your front foot flicking out to the right of the front board, your front foot is gonna be flicking to the left of the front board. So first step, what you wanna do is put your feet where they should be. And a great way to practice this, similar to the kick flip, is just to try and get the rotation down, trying to get just landing with one foot on. So a really big key to the heel flip, in my opinion, is to have your weight almost back. You don't want to be leaning too much forward. You really want to have more of the weight in your heels, but you still want to make sure you're right over the board. And that's going to make sure when you do your heel flip that the board stays directly under you the whole time. So that's really important, to make sure to have that weight almost in the back of your heels more. And the second thing that I can tell you guys that's really important with the heel flip and both the kick flip is really making sure you really flick that front foot out. Because the more you flick that front foot out when it comes to your heel or your kick, it's really gonna help with the rotation of the board. So just keep trying to practice that, trying to get that one foot on the ground with one foot on the board, getting the rotation down. Keep practicing that, and eventually both of these tricks will come to you guys. So there you guys have it. That was the heel flip and the kick flip. Definitely two of the most challenging tricks out of all of them that I am being able to give tutorials for you guys. So, you know, just keep working at it, and they will all eventually come to you guys. But other than that, keep having fun and keep on skating.